what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Prince William and waiting for a appearance, Katie, y'all, honestly, you know Kate Middleton is not my favorite, but baby, where is she? Again, you can say what you want. You would have to be just, I don't know, not on this planet to realize that something is seriously gone. It is going on over 60 days since we has last seen this woman. William is making solo appearances. Fine, you can say it's work. But we also have to agree that William is now putting out press releases by himself. Before that, they were going on this whole thing about him being a single dad. Things are just weird. There's nothing that takes 9 months of recovery. Everybody's wondering, where's Kate? Well, you guys, new information has come out. I wanted to share it with you and I wanted to run it by you to actually see what you think. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull this. Okay, guys. So I found this blind item and just listen to this all the way through because y'all, they are saying that Kate may be in a medically induced coma, but not for the reasons we think and not for the reasons we've been led to believe. All right, let's get into this. They said, "Hi, I hope this finds you well." It's a blind item. I'm right, and somebody posted it. "I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to express my deep concerns regarding the recent disappearance of Kate. The palace is abuzz with speculation, but the truth remains elusive. Allow me to share what I've gathered thus far. Now, these are speculation and rumors. Rumors swirl like autumn leaves in the palace corridors, each whisper carrying a different tale of the princess's fate. Some suggest that her absence stems from marital strife, fueled by her husband's alleged infidelities. They say she confronted him, and in a fit of jealous rage, he lashed out, leaving her unable to face the public eye. But doubt lingers. How long does it truly take for facial bones to heal? Some claim she underwent plastic surgery, but the truth remains obscured behind the palace walls. Others whisper of a more sinister possibility, a coma. Now, you guys just hear it out because it doesn't stop with the coma. It gets good, I promise. Reports from foreign lands suggest that something went horribly wrong during an operation, leaving her in a state of unconsciousness. Yet, without confirmation, they've just left us to speculate. But the royals have a problem. Why the need for secrecy? Perhaps it lies in the delicate balance of royal expectations. The princess's duty extends beyond mere appearances. She carries the weight of the crown upon her shoulders. The Princess of Wales knows this more than anyone. A potential pregnancy, a potential pregnancy would, in one way, be the answer to lifting that weight off of her shoulders. You guys, this this speculation is saying that Kate may be with child, but just hear this out, okay? The Spanish media didn't have it far off. It seems like Kate might be in a coma, but not by accident. Remember when they said that her coma was medically induced? Okay? Keep that in mind. Remember when they said that her coma was medically induced? Again, they say, now let's go back to those rumors about what is actually making Kate ill. Regardless of what anyone thinks, we know that she's out of commission. So, again, why do they have to hide this? Well, if you believe sources for a number of reasons, okay? If Kate is pregnant, having a baby at this time would be perfect. It would also help her dunk on her nemesis. The right of succession, heirs to the throne, that line will grow bigger and bigger on the Middleton side. It will secure her bloodline. It will quell all the negative talk about her mother. Oh, you know the talk about her mother. It will quell all the negative talk. It will stop people whispering. It would stop her mother in law in her tracks from planting stories as the public would rally around their sweet Catherine. It would stop her father in law in his tracks from trying to marginalize her. What is the one thing that compete against an old stale monarchy? Well, a beautiful queen carrying the future to the monarchy. In her stomach, everybody loves a baby. And most importantly, it would stop her husband in his tracks from trying to leave her. If the rumors about William wanting to divorce Kate, this is just my theory, wanting to divorce Kate before she became queen, if those would be true, because apparently you cannot divorce a sitting queen. Plus, people have said that Kate loves William deeply. So let's get back into this. It would stop her husband in his tracks from trying to leave her. If the rumors can be believed, so why does she need to be away? Well, let's also not forget something about that family. Even though they've been accused of being racist, a lot of people also forget that they are very, very, very much eugenics. The queen herself, and we're talking about Elizabeth, erased from history her two cousins that she grew up with who had some slight form of alleged mental illness. Prince Philip himself, that German, comes from a long line of people that have a storied and deep past with eugenics. You see, remember how the queen, even when she had cancer, bone cancer, we believe in her last years, refused to be seen in a wheelchair. It was a sign of weakness. Remember how people say that William is very much the queen's grandson, more so than even her own son, Charles. Well, think about it. If all these rumors can be believed and the rumors about the queen's health can be believed, Kate could not be seen looking weak from a wheelchair. Oh no, 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 no. That's for commoners. So is such indignities, things like miscarriage, sadness, mental health. Much of the things that Kate's sister-in-law shared with the world willingly. One of the reasons they scoffed at Meghan is because they thought it was tawdry of Meghan, weak to share that. The average person has a miscarriage, not the soon to be queen to the throne. So people say that while she may not be an ounce away from death, she's on bed rest while she's making the next heir to the throne. Because once you one, she suffers from a horribly debilitating condition. And two, failure is not an option. She cannot lose an heir to the throne. Why some might argue that it'll make her more relatable. Again, I repeat, she cannot lose an heir to the throne. That is her value. That is her worth. And one could argue that Kate mentally, right? She wouldn't want to go through losing a child while her husband skips off to tend to rose bushes. So, how could that be? She's resting, she's with child, but they won't show her face? Well, here's where things get a little sinister. See, here's the thing, the Spanish media didn't have it off, weren't that far off. It seems like Kate actually might be in a coma, but not by accident. Remember when they said it was medically induced? Why would one, if these reports again can be believed, have to medically induce a coma to a woman that is making the future heir to the throne, a future heir to the throne? Well, let's think about it, shall we? Huh. Many women who are in comas have successfully carried a child full term. As a matter of fact, sometimes when the mother's under such stress, whether it be conditions like EDs or a lot of things, there will be a coma. And the mother can still bring in a healthy child to this world through various measures. And I don't want to get into the top three things, but That's for a different story. It looks like if these rumors can be will it looks like if these rumors can be believed, right? This is exactly what happened. It's ironic, don't you think? Again, if you can believe this, that the one thing that Kate thought would save her marriage, well, the one thing that she thought that would save her marriage as it's known, turned her into what she always feared, that she was nothing but a paper figure, a mere broadmere, someone with good genes, tall, polite smile. She knew her place. And now she's turned into nothing but a vessel. Her greatest wish was to be the vessel to bring in the heir to the throne. And she's turned into a vessel to bring the next heir to the throne. In reality, this vessel that is a true version of a vessel that has lost completely all free will, all free thought, all free want, a vessel that is now convenient for William, who can do what he pleases privately without having to answer to anyone, even start establishing himself having a separate life without having to worry about warring headlines, his wife pulling attention away from him, his wife doing other things that distracts his very, very important work, tending to his rose bushes. As a matter of fact, William can create a whole garden. She's turned into a vessel for Charles and Camilla. He who can use her name here and there to benefit them in a headline. She's turned into a vessel for the crown, a crown she's given up everything, truly everything, to secure a bloodline, not just for her children, but for her future's family's family. Kate has literally sold her soul and body to the devil. The devil, if you want, is called the royal family. Now, there may be updates on this soon, but you got to think about it. Something is going wrong that these reports can and will keep delving into. If this is true, this is scary. It's disgusting. But why does this seem to ring true? Kate goes missing shortly after Christmas. We can't see her. We can't even see her face. She'll resurface roughly 9 months later. A lot of people joke that's about the time it takes to create a human. What if Kate is creating a human? Once again, failure is not an option. Kate's greatest wish and greatest fear all came through at once. You guys, what do you think about this? These, again, they say darker whispers keep persisting. Kate's absence is no accident. Again, these suggestions that Kate lies in a medically induced coma, a prisoner of her own body, the purpose that such a cruel fate would serve. You guys, I don't know. What do you think? They go on to say in the cold light of day, the princess's plight becomes painfully clear. She is but a sacrificial lamb offered up to the altar of tradition and duty. Her autonomy sacrificed in the service to the crown, her identity reduced to that of a vessel, a means to an end. Yet, amidst the darkness, a glimmer of humanity remains, right? Behind the facade of royalty lies a woman burdened by the weight and expectations and the crushing reality of the circumstances that she chose. You guys, what do you think of this? I think this is actually making perfect sense. She planned to have another child that would solve, in her mind, all her problems. And it would ensure that William couldn't leave her. Let's not forget they've been fighting over George's school. Charlotte and Lewis are right behind. This child buys her more than enough time. There is no way William can leave or divorce a woman with a new baby. That's unheard of. It buys her time. for her to actually take the essentials of a queen, and then she'll be solidified. What's more, failure's not an option. She's better than Megan, don't you know? And three, this would ensure that the complications she can endure while she was younger, now with a high risk pregnancy, it makes sure that the baby grows safe and snug. Like everybody said, why are you going missing for 9 months? That's enough time to make a human. Indeed.